just like two people go. Move stuff with wheels on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm Roberto Reyes. Born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1990. Brought up here all my life. So I attended Del Norte, and then was in college, and I started taking classes at Warehouse 508. Of course, now it's Warehouse 505. Me and my friend, we started teaching the mural class. Like after a semester of us just taking the class, the instructor left the warehouse, and then the director of arts made us instructors. So then we basically were peer-to-peer learning and teaching youth how to paint murals as we were learning as well. So that was like really fun. But ever since then, I've worked a bunch of different positions at the warehouse, and yeah, now I'm director of arts. So it's kind of gone full circle. Our old spot, located off of First Street, started up in 2009. The mayor and the city council got together to open up an all ages event spot, as well as have classes. And from then on, we just had a bunch of events that were all ages, a bunch of different programming from DJ to graphic design to even like hacking. Yeah, it's basically the hub for any kind of all ages shows to have their own, space provided by the city of Albuquerque. We decided as an organization that we needed a more viable space that had more classroom space. So we moved to a venue, same place, like near downtown. It provides us just a better vision for us to be seen off of Central. And instead of being tucked away, we're kind of just like in your face now. So we'll continue to provide kind of the same thing that we have before, just at a different, bigger scale. It's providing youth space to come in, enjoy themselves, socialize, learn new things. It just depends on the individual as where they're kind of coming to the space to wanting to learn. But it's kind of just dependent on them, right? And also how they built the space as well. Like it's a lot of us listening to youth and what their needs are and seeing what they want to facilitate through us.
This is the future of our social enterprise. Basically, look, this is going to be our screen printing shop over here and here. The screen print shop over here, retail store, skate shop out on the front. Warehouse 508 ran for about 13, 14 years. And then we got into a situation where we needed to expand. The program was so popular and we just didn't have enough room at the old facility to kind of expand. We only had one classroom. We had a huge facility, but it only had one classroom and one auditorium and an indoor skate park. And so part of the expansion project was trying to find a new facility that had multiple classrooms. Thus, we found 202 Central, which is an old hotel building. And so now we've got multiple classrooms throughout the entire building. And so, whereas we could only run 2 classes consecutively at the old facility, here we can run up to 12 classes consecutively. So it definitely increases our numbers and the opportunity for kids. Here at Warehouse 505, we have multiple programs that we offer to our kids. One of them being a DJ school. We have an instructor by the name of DJ Flow Fader, who's a pretty famous local DJ, and we work with the School of Beats curriculum. And so basically what we do is we teach kids the intro portion of DJing in 101. They learn how to utilize turntables and kind of the whole science and engineering behind mixing music. And then they go into the advanced class, which is 201, where they're learning how to actually put sets together and actually go out and host parties or events, whatever they're DJing.
So what I do is I allow students to get the bugs out by just warming up with any and every type of style of music, just so they can just get the bugs out. Any flaws, any rustiness, they can shake their hands and just get it out. And then once they've done that, that's kind of when we take it there. We take it to a lesson plan, which is for the most part fun, although certain people feel a certain way about certain music. I don't force them to play the music, but I do try to convince them to incorporate certain songs that we all use here in class, but it's not a must. So for example, say Violet, who has a passion for EDM music, if I were to twist his arm and try to get him to incorporate a Bad Bunny song, he'd probably make a face, but he would be able to do it. But I'm not gonna do that to you, so don't worry about it.
The next level of our DJ class is actually helping them set up their own business, their own DJ business. And so the concept behind the DJ class is to eventually get kids to go out and make money. That's what it really comes down to, is that we really want our kids to come in, not only just learn how to DJ, but walk out of here and actually be able to get paid to be a DJ.
I'm thinking...
When we had Astor.
Yes.
And he performed.
Yep, that was at the rail yard.
Yeah,
That was at
I'll
the
be
rail
interested.
yard.
I can bring my controller too.
Cool. So
Me
I'm gonna write you did. Talk to your mom about this. It's May 21st.
So we've got multiple classes. For example, we've got our rock school, which is basically, you know, just a school of rock program where the kids learn how to play guitar, drums, bass, sing, and then they form bands. We also have a audio engineering course. We have audio engineering and lighting. So not all kids want to be on the mic or playing guitar, and so we have students that want to be part of the show. So a lot of them will go learn how to use the soundboard and then the lighting. And so you have kids that are actually running sound and lighting for concerts in our venue. One of the main things that we like to do with our instructors is when we go out and look for instructors, we want to find instructors that are masters of their craft, right? We don't want to have somebody come in here that really doesn't know what they're doing and kind of just like reads the book and then teaches it afterwards. We're not looking for theory-based instructors. We're really looking for practitioners of their craft.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So that's how we communicate. So if I say play A chord, I would say finger 1, fret 2, string 4. I really wasn't expecting to work at this place. I kind of just got contacted through the grapevine by the warehouse to work here. So they selected me, and I'm glad they did because it's a very fulfilling place to work. I really enjoy all the students I work with, and it's a great spot to learn. It's a good spot for kids to go to. It's very relaxed and they can unwind a bit and blow off steam in my classes especially. Just music, you know? So, you know, I put my heart and soul into this place, and I think I get that back, which is great. It really fills me up. It fills up my love cup.
I think that a lot of the instructors that come through here realize that the connection that they're making is that they're the masters of their craft, right? And coming here and actually sharing that craft and actually getting paid for it too is it's a bonus, right? And so I think that all of our staff that come in here and work with youth, not only are they masters of their craft, but they are most passionate about their craft.
Well, 505, it's a nonprofit organization for youth, and just kind of like an outlet for kids to come over and, you know, get the creative juices going. And I think that's why I come here too, is because, you know, I learn from them, they learn from me. So it's like I catch good inspiration from them also. So it's a win-win.
So we're located off, near Broadway and Central, right next to the train tracks, and that gives us the ability to like cross the train tracks with the main bus hub. So, and also the rail runner. So youth from either from down to Belen to Santa Fe could come here if they wanted to and just walk across the bridge and join us here, as well as like promote different stuff right on Central. So all the buses are like, free and all located at the Central hub, so that kids could just walk over here just a block away and they can just find us. So, with Art Walk, with just different stuff going on downtown, we're located like smack dab in the middle of it. So we're really excited, and it's a really cool location. With the spaces downstairs where our commercial spaces, we hope to also welcome in like adults and multi-generational kind of programming, where we also teach youth and also adults on how to like do these things as well. So we hope to build that up as well. A lot of adults are like, I kind of wish I had that when I was younger, but it's like, no, we could do that programming now for you and even have youth teach those classes. In thinking about like my upbringing and like coming up as an artist, because I didn't see it as a viable way for me to become an adult or adulting or make that a career choice. But luckily here I am like 12 years later, like still in it in some way or fashion, right? Like bringing up youth to become the artists themselves or just being creatives in general. And I think with youth is like, I like to tell them that, yeah, you could go and make that your career, but you could also then just make it a way that either you just deal with life is creating and seeing as like a therapeutic. Not all that you do has to be your career choice. And that's how I am now with art, is like thinking about it. But this is just personally, doesn't have to necessarily be for everybody, but not everything that you create or make has to be profitable or has to like be your career or has to be like, because a lot of people push that, like they see your art, it's like, you could really sell this. I was like, well, I don't want to. Like, I just want to create for the sake of creating.